Good morning, students. Our today's topic is growth models. We have been concerned about unbridled human population growth and problems created by it in our country, and it is therefore natural for us to be curious if different animal populations in nature behave the same way or show some restraints on growth. Perhaps we can learn a lesson or two from nature on how to control population growth. So, first is exponential growth. Resources, if food and space are available, are, is obviously essential for the uncontrolled, unimpeded growth of a population, uncontrolled growth of a population. Ideally, when resources in the habitat are unlimited, each species has the ability to realize fully its innate potential to grow in number, as Darwin observed under developing his theory of natural selection. According to this, अगर food और space unlimited रहे तो organism की ग्रोथ कंटिन्यूस होती है, अनलिमिटेड ग्रोथ हो सकती है अगर स्पेस और फूड की कोई कंस्ट्रेन ना हो. ये है डार्विन की नेचुरल थ्योरी के अकॉर्डिंगली. देन द पॉपुलेशन ग्रोज इन एन एक्सपोनेंशियल और ज्योमेट्रिक फैशन. इफ इन अ पॉपुलेशन ऑफ साइज n द बर्थ रेट are represented as B and death rates as D, then the increase or decrease in n during a unit time period t, the dn upon dt will be b minus d into n. What is b minus d? Can be written as r. R is the intrinsic rate of natural increase. So dn upon dt is equal to rn. For the Norway rat, the value of R is 0.015 and for the floor beetle it is 0.12. In 1981, the R value for human population in India was 0.0205. The above equation describes the exponential or geometric growth pattern of a population and results in a J-shaped curve. In the figure 13.5, this red colored A1, A is shown as the exponential or geometric growth curve, J-shaped. Just see the shape J. When we plot n in terms of time, if you are familiar with the basic calculus, you can derive that integral form of the exponential growth equation as nt is equal to n0 e power rt. Learn this equation where nt is the population density after time t, n0 population density at time 0, r intrinsic rate of natural increase, e is the base of natural logarithm whose value is 2.71828. So learn this one. Any species growing exponentially under unlimited resources conditions can reach enormous population densities in a short time. Darwin showed how even a slow growing animal like elephant could reach enormous number in the absence of checks. अगर food और space रहे तो कोई भी ऑर्गेनिज्म की ग्रोथ बहुत ड्रास्टिकली इंक्रीज होगी, तो उसमें हमें जे शेप्ड कर्व मिलेगी. पर इसके लिए कुछ चेक्स, या तो फिर फूड की शॉर्टेज आ जाएगी या फिर स्पेस की शॉर्टेज आ जाएगी, तभी उसकी पॉपुलेशन पे चेक होगा, नहीं तो उसकी पॉपुलेशन कंटिन्यूसली बढ़ती रहेगी. नेक्स्ट इज लॉजिस्टिक ग्रोथ. नो पॉपुलेशन ऑफ एनी स्पीशीज इन नेचर हैज़ इट्स डिस्पोजल unlimited resources to permit exponential growth. This leads to competition between individuals for limited resources. Eventually, the fittest individual will survive and reproduce. The governments of many countries have also realized this fact and introduced various restraints with a view to limit human population growth. In nature, a given habitat has enough resources to support a maximum possible number beyond which no further growth is possible. Let us call this limit as nature's carrying capacity for that species in that habitat. एक जगह पे एक स्पीशीज़ की मैक्सिमम कितने लोग रह सकते हैं और उसके बाद कोई और नहीं रह सकता, उसको कहते हैं हम नेचर की कैरिंग कैपेसिटी. A population growing in a habitat with limited resources show initially a lag phase, followed by phases of acceleration and deceleration, and finally a symptote. Symptote is a horizontal or vertical or slanting line that a graph approaches but never touches. एक शेप है, इसको asymptote बोलते हैं. When the population density reaches the carrying capacity, जब सब लास्ट में कैरिंग कैपेसिटी आ गई, मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ ऑर्गेनिज्म उस हैबिटेट में आ गए, तो एक तरह से वो एक स्टेबल सी कर्व हो जाती है, उसके आगे नहीं वो ग्रो करती. When the population, a plot of n in relation to time t results in a sigmoid curve. If you see in figure 13.5, the graph B shows the sigmoid curve. It is also known as S-shaped curve. पहले लैग फेस आया थोड़ी देर, उसके बाद ग्रोथ हुई, फास्ट ग्रोथ हुई और फिर एक स्टेबिलिटी आ गई है. दिस टाइप ऑफ population growth is called Virulest Pearl logistic growth. Learn this name and is described by the following equation: dn upon dt is equal to rn in bracket k minus n upon k, where n is the population density at time t, r is the intrinsic rate of natural increase, K is the carrying capacity. Since resources for growth for most animal populations are finite and becoming limiting sooner or later, the logistic growth model is considered a more realistic one. Life history variations. Populations evolve to maximize their reproductive fitness, also called as Darwinian fitness, which has the high R value in the habitat in which they live. Under a particular set of selection pressures, organisms evolve towards the most efficient reproductive strategy. Some organisms breed only once in their lifetime, like salmon fish or bamboo, while others breed many times during their lifetime. Example, birds and mammals. Some produce a large number of small-sized offsprings. Example is oyster and pelagic fishes, while others produce a small number of large-sized offsprings, birds and mammals. Ecologists suggest that life history traits of organisms have evolved in relation to the constraints imposed by the abiotic and biotic components of the habitat in which they live. ये सब changes का reason क्या है? उन सब organisms ने अपने आप को अपने habitat के accordingly adapt कर लिया है. Fishes में ज़्यादा वो offsprings क्यों produce कर रही हैं? क्योंकि वो अपने eggs वाटर में ले कर रहे हैं जहाँ पे प्रीडेटर्स ज़्यादा हैं, तो उन्होंने अपने आप को इस अकॉर्डिंगली अडाप्ट कर लिया. एवोल्यूशन ऑफ लाइफ हिस्ट्री ट्रेट्स इन डिफरेंट स्पीशीज is currently an important area of research being conducted by ecologists. I hope this is clear. Population interactions we will study next time. Thank you.